Hi everyone, today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to be reviewing an independent clean beauty brand called Beautycounter. I have not used them before. I ordered a good selection of products that I'll go through today, try them on for you, swatch, see what we think. Beautycounter was started by a woman who was concerned about the ingredients in the products that she was using, and she's created this clean beauty brand. There's a never list of questionable ingredients that are not included in any of the products. It says that the never list is made up of more than 1,800 questionable or harmful chemicals that we never use as ingredients in our products. This includes the over 1,400 chemicals banned or restricted in personal care products by the European Union, plus additional chemicals screened by Beautycounter and found to be of a concern. So, and like I said, there's a huge list. You can go to beautycounter.com, all one word. It's never tested on animals, so it's vegan and cruelty-free. So I thought I would I got a number of things. I've got the Tint Skin in Porcelain. I have an eyeshadow palette. I have a bronzer. I have two different types of lipsticks. I have an eyeliner. So the products that I don't have, like a lip liner or a bronzer or a blush, I will fill in with other products, but I'll tell you what those are. So I'll go ahead, put it all on for you so you guys can see and see what we think. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. The first product is this Tint Skin. It comes in this tube. And like I said, I am in Porcelain. Let's see. I don't know. This needs to be shaken up. We'll shake it up anyway, just to put it on the back of my hand. So it's thicker than I thought it would be. It's got a creamy consistency. I think that's gonna be a decent color for me. Yeah, it looks pretty good. We'll go ahead and try it on. I'm gonna push my hair back because otherwise it will get everywhere. Okay, that's gonna be probably a little light, but I do still have some self-tanner on, so we'll see. Yeah, it's a little bit light, but we'll see how that works. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna use my BK Beauty 101, and let's just start. Okay, that worked pretty well. I'm gonna try it with a sponge though, just a little bit, see if it's buildable. Sometimes these things oxidize, so we'll give it a little bit of time and see how it works. But I think at the moment, I think I'll have to check the site to see what other shades they have, but I might be a shade darker. I think the Porcelain was the lightest shade, but I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows and I'll be right back. Okay, eyebrows are on. So let's go ahead and do the bronzer and see how that goes. This is in the color Dune. And I think, looking at it, I think it's gonna be a little too orange for me, but I will show it to you. It comes in that type of. And all of the packaging comes in this gorgeous, deep blue, purple kind of packaging. Comes like this, and then it has a mirror attached, which is nice. I mean, it's pretty packaging. I think, looking at this, the color Dune, it looks a little bit orange, but you know, we will see. And guys, I'm using my Tom Ford bronzer brush that I've had. This is actually 05 brush, which I've had forever. It's the natural hair brush that he used to have. Looking at it, yeah, I think it's the shade is a little too orange, a little too warm for me, but it's pretty. It goes on well. I'm just checking. There's no scent. it picks up really easily. I mean, it's very pigmented. I think definitely if you had a darker skin color than mine, I think that would look really, really pretty. And if you're looking for something a little bit more warm toned with that more, it's not orange, it's just a warmer cast. And I think it's just a little bit dark for me. But again, I'm very, very pale. Even with, you know, the self tanner on now, I'm still very, very pale. So I think the color is not right. Again, with the porcelain, I think the porcelain was a little too light for me, although it is warming up on my skin, although that could be the bronzer. But I mean, it lays down nicely. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty. I just think the colors are a little bit off. Okay, so let's go ahead. I think I won't do highlighter and blush. I said before that I would, you know, use a different brand. I think we'll just go with bronzer today, so you can just see a full face of the Beautycounter products. I don't really want to, you know, muddy the water, if you will, by using different products. So the eyeshadow palette that I bought is the classic eyeshadow palette. There are 9 shades. Pretty neutral. I'd say definitely leaning towards more warm browns, neutral colors. They're very pretty. Let's go in. Let's do something. And I'm gonna take my Chikuhodo eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna go in with this suede color here, and I'm just gonna put that all over my eye. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty pigmented. It's very pigmented, actually. Okay. And as I thought, it's a close shade to my skin color. It's a little bit darker. I'm not using a primer on my eyes. I'm not using what I usually use, which is Paint Pot, MAC Paint Pot. I want to see how these perform without those things. This is a pretty matte shade going on pretty smoothly. I think it blends relatively well. It's got good pigment. It's not as strong of a shade. And I'll start swatching these. So you have to build it up. Like it's not like a Pat McGrath or Natasha Denona where you could just, you know, put on one swipe, but that's the suede color that I just used. Let's go in Wayne Goss number 3 to the cinnamon color. I'm just doing a circular motion. Wow, that one definitely has more pigment. It's kind of a sparkly brownish red, I guess. Cinnamon. Cinnamon's a good name for it. Yeah, that's definitely got some pigment to it. Yeah, that's definitely more pigmented. Let's go ahead and go with the ivory. Let's do the worker one. The ivory's that center shade. And let's just put that right here on the center lid. Yep, that's got some sparkle to it. I'm just sort of placing that down and then pulling it through. It's definitely got some shine to it. That's very pretty. Swatch that one for you. can't really see it on camera, but if I turn my wrist. And I think I'll take this penny color, which is this very shiny, shiny color in the middle. You can't really see it too well on camera. Let's swatch it first. It looks like a glitter to me. It's almost like a coppery glitter. And let's do a smaller Builder Pro, because I just want to get a little bit of it. I don't want too much of it on the outer corner here. Not like all the way on the outer corner, but like sort of the outer third. Yeah, that's pretty. Just want to try to play with as many of these as possible so you guys can see them. And I'm just placing it down. You can see that gives it a really pretty glittery effect. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my Morphe M508 and I'm gonna go into the Sable and line, that's a very creamy color, under my eyes. Yeah, that picked up really easily, guys. And I just did that underneath. I'll swatch it for you too. I'll put it right under. Now I will swatch the other colors at the end so you see all of them. But let me go ahead and put the eyeliner on. I got it in black. And it comes like this, like a regular, pencil. But on the other side is a little smudger, which is kind of cute. Let me go ahead and line the top line. Okay, that's what that looks like. I have to say, first using the liner, I don't really love the liner. The shadows I think are really pretty, but the liner is that hard pencil liner. Not my favorite. Harder to smudge, harder to go on. My favorite liners, I have a number of them. Tom Ford's my favorite. Chanel's a very close second, although Charlotte Tilbury, her new double-ended is coming very close. But this one's a little hard. I mean, again, it's my first time using it, so maybe it needs to warm up a little bit, but just on first use, it's a little, I don't know. It's not my favorite. Okay, let's go into Sahara, and I'm just gonna put this up here at the top. Again, I just want to play with all these colors so you guys can see them. I probably would have used the ivory up here, but for the purposes of this, to try all the colors out, I think that's fine. And I will do the Sahara. And all in all, guys, these are pretty colors. They're definitely trending warm on me. I think they're going to trend warm on pretty much anybody, but they're pretty and they go on well. I'm going to take a little bit of that Sable that I put on underneath as a liner. Just go in a little bit on the corner here with the Wayne Goss number 3. I am getting some fallout. Putting it over the glitter that was there. Okay, so there are three more colors I didn't swatch. There is Burnished, which is this purpley red color. I'm gonna put it up here, which actually is a really beautiful color. I'm sorry that I didn't use that one on my eyes. It's at the top. Sienna, which I'll put here. I'm running out of space. And the last one is Copper, which I'll just put at the top. And the copper is very pretty too. So what I would say initially about the eyeshadows is I do think they're pretty. I think they have nice colors to them. If you're looking for a nice neutral warm palette, a clean independent brand, I think it's a good choice. But the colors are kind of melding on me. Like they're all kind of coming into one. They don't really seem to hold their own when you put them on. So the colors are all kind of blending in sort of a muddy color on my eyelid. Now, maybe they'll work a lot better once I put a primer on, once I put a paint pot on or something. But other shadows that I've used when I'm trying them out to see how they work without a primer or without some type of base don't necessarily do this. So I'm thinking that they might do it no matter what. But you know, I'll continue to play with it. I don't think it's bad. I just think it all kind of blends together. I think you don't really get the pop of gold, the pop of white, the pop of brown. I think it just sort of all becomes like a goldy brownish color. And there is some fallout from some of the glitter, but not terrible. Okay. Not terrible, but just not my favorite. Not my favorite. We will forego any mascara, because again, I want to just try out these products and let them sit on my face for a while and see how they work. We will try the lipsticks though. So one is a sheer lipstick called Terra. And the other is they just say Color Intense lipstick in 9 to 5. I admit, I kind of bought it because I liked the name. And that's 9 to 5. So I'm going to do these without any lip liner because again, I just want to see how they perform. All right. Get my crazy hair under control. And let's go ahead. It has a slight scent to it. But it's really nice. It's like vanilla. It's like a vanilla scent. I really like it, but I think it's vanilla, but I really like it. Definitely a sheer lipstick. I'll get close so you can see. That way you can see the eyeshadow as well. Yeah, it's nice. It's silky, it's smooth, it's not tacky. It doesn't give you a lot of coverage. It's very, very sheer, but it is a sheer lipstick. So, I mean, that's what it's supposed to be. I think, for me, my lips are so dry, it just kind of accentuates the dryness a little bit. But again, I didn't use a balm or anything because I was just trying it out to see how it would work. So maybe with a balm it would be better. Okay, so now I will try the 9 to 5. So I'll say a couple things. One, it goes on really well. It has a nice coverage. hydrating. I think it's not starting to like seep out into the lines. It has a peppermint scent. It smells like candy canes. That's what it smells like to me. I'm just looking to see if it says anything particularly about whether it's like lip plumping, because like a, you know, like an oil, peppermint oil or something. It doesn't say that it does. I will look and find out. It just says delivers a long-lasting wear and luxe satin finish, which it does. It has a really pretty satiny finish. It feels good. It feels nice on. It does smell like peppermint. It reminds me of Christmas. But I mean, for me, that's not a bad thing. Like, I don't dislike the smell. It's just interesting. Yeah. Okay. So these are first impressions, guys. So, you know, things change. There's other products that I have used in the past that over time I've learned to love, or there's things that I've loved at first and then not so much. I would say, I think the tinted, what was it? The Tint Skin, I actually like. I think it gives some really pretty good coverage. It didn't, you know, settle into lines. It didn't accentuate pores. It actually looks nice. I think the Porcelain is a little bit light for me, but again, I had self-tanner on, so maybe it's a little hard to tell. I'll check the website and see what the next step up is, like the next step up in color. The eyeshadows don't wow me. I think they're okay, but you know, I'm not overly impressed. But if you're looking for a clean, independent brand, I think they're good. I don't think they're bad. The price point was reasonable, and the colors are nice, neutral colors. This is a warm palette that would go with, you know, pretty much every day. I am not a fan of the eyeliner, just off the top. I'm not thrilled with it. It's not a bad eyeliner, it's just a very hard eyeliner, and it's just, that's not type eyeliner that I particularly enjoy. The bronzer is a good bronzer in the sense that it's got a good feel to it. It went on really easily. It's pigmented. So if you're interested in a bronzer, I would definitely say that this one is good. I just think it's the wrong color for me because it's just a little too warm for my skin tone. I have a cool undertone to my skin, and so it's a little too orange, but I think it's a good bronzer, and I would definitely say I would recommend it. And the lipsticks, the sheer one, I didn't like as much. I just think it kind of sat on the top of my skin, if you know what I mean. It didn't look quite right. The satin one I'm really enjoying. I actually think it looks really pretty. This color is a very almost purpley pink. I mean, I actually like it. It doesn't really go with the shadow colors. I thought it was gonna be a little bit warmer. It trends cooler on me, but it is pretty. If you like peppermint, that's another plus. If you don't want any fragrance, then I would say both of these, they definitely have a scent to them. But I'll continue playing around. Let me know if you're interested in me doing more clean beauty brands. I know there's a number of them out there. This is the first one that I've done, an independent, a smaller beauty brand, but I'm happy to try others if there's ones that you're interested in. So just let me know. And again, thanks so much for joining me. Hope to see you again soon. If you like this, please hit like, please hit subscribe. I've got a bunch of things coming up, including a giveaway pretty soon. Probably this week or next week. I'm not sure when this is gonna go up, but stay tuned for that. And I hope to see you in another video. Thanks, bye.